What is up, beautiful souls? If you've been pulled to this, whether it was a thumbnail, a reading, or a title, or somebody sent it to you, or also just fell on your feed, I'm going to ask that you trust that there's a message in here for you. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm actually being pulled, rather than sit in meditation and pick up on a particular energy, I'm actually feeling a resonance to just do a reading on what Spirit wants you to know right now. And I don't know what the energy is that is being called to this, other than I'm just kind of leaving it to the divine to deliver what, if you've been brought to this, a message that may be asked to be looked at or to be heard at this time. I want to go with some oracle cards. We're going to pull from oracle cards, go dive deeper with the tarot spread, and then we'll finish with another oracle card for a piece of a guidance. This is going to be a little bit different than my normal shindig, just in that I was called to do something a little bit different. So let's just begin with prayer, and we'll get right into this reading. Calling in the love that we are, the light that we are. Archangels, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, higher self, spirit guides, only that of the highest love. And let's begin. I want to welcome to or back to the channel, Crystal Clear here on tell you how well I can speak today. Here on this channel, I do collect readings for the collective. I've also have started a podcast, which I load to YouTube as well as Spotify and Apple. So if you use either one of those platforms, I invite you to invite me into your world. I will list the channels below in the description. But basically on the podcast, all we talk about is spirituality. We get so caught up in the 3D matrix, the hustle, the hustle, the grief, the challenges, that we forget that that's exactly where our ascension is. And I'm losing light really fast. Let's hope that it doesn't get too dark on you guys. So let's begin with your reading. I want to just pull some oracle cards to kind of get an idea of what Spirit may want you to know, the energies they want you to focus on, what's going on around you. I have no idea. We're just going to pull some oracle cards, get a feel of what Spirit... I don't feel this one, sorry. What Spirit may want you to know right now. One more. Like we're going to do one more. There we go. Weight and adaptability, underlining energy. Today requires adaptability. Change is inevitable, but those who can adjust quickly will find opportunities in the chaos. Stay calm, respond flexibly, and use your cleverness to find the best solution. The fox. Endings and reflection, learning and growth. The sunset. Sunset symbolizes the close of a chapter. Today, take time to reflect on the past and organize your thoughts. Let go of what's done, express gratitude for every moment, and get ready for new beginnings. Learning and growing. Wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and learning. Today, take a moment to reflect on past experiences, learn from them. Every challenge and every failure is a stepping stone to wisdom. Keep learning and growing. The adaptability to change, even amongst the chaos. The close of a chapter, and wisdom comes from the experience and learning. So let's pull this together. Let's ask Spirit, what's the message? What does Spirit want you to know right now? What is the highlight of this message? Learning and growing, ending and reflections. The wit and adaptability. Changing. Everything's ever changing. What is the message? It's a lot of cards, and I feel like I'm being called to keep it, so let's go. Bear with me while I pull it all together. Let's pull it. Oh my gosh, okay. There's another card that I didn't even see. And it landed right over learning and growth, the introspect. There's a lot of energy here, but if the message, if there's anything, learn and growth. Page of Swords, underlining energy, ending and reflections. If you look at her, I feel like it says it's the mediator, but Page of Swords, if you look at this, it seems like she's on ground, reflecting on where she has been and where she's about to go. She's also my apprentice. She's learning. And actually, all these cards really go in line with the oracle that we just read. Wit and adaptability. We have the Ace of Wands, but it comes in reverse, which represents, I think, the chaos. I think there is something that's about to fast-paced change if it hasn't already within your life. And I think you're going to feel like you're alone. But this is a message from Spirit. You're never alone, right? Two of Cups on the side. This energy I'm feeling, it's all coming in. It feels like there's going to be, I feel like, or else you are. Maybe you're feeling a moment of contraction. And remember, every contraction leads to an expansion. But right now, I feel like this message comes with, you may be in a moment of contraction. Things may feel chaotic around you. Things are going to feel, but also with it comes an end. And with every end comes a beginning. But first you have to go through the contraction. You must go through the end for the beginning. And I think it's going to leave you feel like you are not victorious. I think you're going to feel kind of defeated. But again, this is only one perception. I feel like Spirit's saying, be wary. Things may not turn out exactly as you expected. And I don't think that you'll feel necessarily that you have won. For some of you guys, this may be relationship-based, soulmate, lover, family. And I say that because we have the Two of Cups that came on its side, and then we also have, and this is the Seven of Pentacles, but it comes in reverse, but it almost looks like, again, like even though the angel is holding this woman, I feel I feel like there's an ending to, I'm going to just call it, guys. It feels like there's an ending to a relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean an ending to a relationship. Maybe an ending of a way of a relationship has even functioned, or the way you have played out dynamics in a relationship. Because we also have the Knight of Cups that comes in reverse, the World that comes in reverse, followed by the Tower. The way things have been working out for you are the way you have the old programming, the old illusion, the old dynamics. The old stories, tall tales, no longer serve you or your progression. They no longer serve you and are going to be asked to be left, being asked to be left behind. We know that your world has felt like it's come to shambles and been stripped beneath you. Nothing's happened to you, but it's only for you. For we assure you what is coming next. This old energy cannot be carried forward for what is planned for you. Hold strong. For we assure you what's coming next. You'll be in delight. See, I didn't expect that message to come in at all. I do feel an energy of what's the word? I want to say remorse, regret, almost a bit of heartbreak. But I don't even know if heartbreak is the word. What is it that I feel? Bittersweet. Something's bittersweet. Let me ask, what's the action? For whatever has been in your life, something has shooken up your world. But it was divinely orchestrated. For where you're headed, you can't take what was. Even if it's the end of a relationship or the way of a paradigm of the way you used to do things, the action. Oh God, that's a lot of cards again. Take it. Sorry. The underlining energy again. The Page of Swords, the mediator, time of reflection. See where you've come, ending in reflection. I keep on being brought back to this. The sunset symbolizes the close of a chapter. Today, take time to reflect on the past and organize your thoughts. Let go of what's done. Express gratitude for every moment and get ready for new beginnings. I think this is also a perception change too, because it comes with like the action. This is what screams to me. This is a very unique reading. Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. Reverse. Tragedy. But what's interesting is when it comes in reverse, And in this sense, the action, what actually just whatever's happened to you, or else if you're feeling this energy of contraction, it's not a tragedy. It's actually like a blessing. And this is the weird analogy, but this is what's coming to my mind. When I remember I was going through a hard time years back, and I remember feeling upset with spirit and my circumstances. And I remember asking, what do I do now? Because it felt like a tragedy to me. I heard clear as day, celebrate. And I didn't fully get it at the time. Actually, I thought it was really heartless. I've told this story many times, but it's so interesting because once you heal, I understand completely what they meant right now. Like, celebrate, for you are no longer in deception, for you are no longer in the clouds. The truth shall set you free. Celebrate. Action. Different perception. Through your wisdom, learning and growth, everything that, because now you obviously are in a position to move much differently. Otherwise, spirit wouldn't have organized whatever is in your life for this adaptation and growth. So the action. Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Empress on their side. Take your time in the reflection and learning whatever it is. There's messages to be discovered in whatever you're going through right now. And it can lead to your ultimate victory. Fast-paced. Once you grasp what it is that is being revealed right now, everything they were just saying, and with it, though you may not be in the position just yet, as you are going through the contraction before the expansion, right? As you are gathering the downloads and the wit and the adaptability to go through the chaotic changes, you are also becoming the auric field that attracts everything that's meant for you in the best possible way, which will lead to your ultimate victory, to where you're supposed to be next in your journey. Use your discernment to understand the energies wisely. Again, is it a tragedy or is it absolute opportunity for celebration? Right now, I don't think you realize the beautiful blessing, miracle that is being offered to you right now, because you might be in the storm. In the chaos. But be quick to adapt, to reflect on where you've been and where you're headed. So let me ask this. What is the actual block that you're in right now that may be blocking your potential growth or conscious awareness and understanding? From Spirit's point of view, what is the block? Underlining energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the nurturer. But what stands out immediately is the flower that she holds, which is the lotus. What is the lotus but the flower that cannot bloom without the mud? The block, the Lovers. That comes in reverse, blocking nudity there. Our greatest lessons come from our soulmates, our karmic relationships, those who help break us open. Can you detach yourself and see the bigger perspective, see the wider peripheral vision that's being asked of you right now? Because the block, I do feel like the lovers is a choice in traditional, but I feel like this has been something in correlation to a significant other. This is a relationship dynamic, family, lover, friend that has come to crack you open to help you see it from a different perspective. But right now, I feel like you may be. I'm going to kind of rev off right now. I just kind of want to know what the environment, like, yeah, what the environment, oh, well, there it is. I want to clarify the lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles just came out on reverse. It's the provider. This is very interesting that I was led to these cards, guys. Oh, excuse me, it's the King of Pentacles. I thought it was the Knight. It's the King of Pentacles. Guys may be dealing with an earth sign directly. Maybe you are an earth sign. You may be, it came in reverse. So you may be dealing with somebody who's very bullheaded. Feeling very narrow-minded in their own perspective right now. Or maybe that could be representing you, like going back to what I was saying, like, can you open your peripheral vision? Can you see the bigger picture that's going on? Or are you being so, this is a message from Spirit, right? It's just like a simple nudge, right? It may not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. It's like, is it a tragedy or is it a celebration? Clarifying that lovers comes the King of Pentacles in reverse, the provider. It's the opportunity. Or what you once thought was stable and sufficient, your old habitual ways of this relationship or dynamic has come to be dramatically shifted and altered so that you can gain, because it's not what you thought it was, but it has prepared you for where you're headed. Otherwise, it would have never happened. Let me ask, what is the support that you have around you? In a moment where you feel like, you may feel like everything's happening to you, but it's all happening for you. And I'm being brought back to this tower. And what I see here, and it probably isn't, I don't know, what in the corner of my eye, I was looking over there. It looks like a shooting star. Is it possible your wish is being granted, just not the way you had thought? Have you ever asked for enlightenment or insight? There's something that was said, the truth shall set you free, but only after it wrecks your life. I've been there, done that. I want to know about your support that you have around you, spirit guides, soul king, tribe around you. Or even better yet, the bridge that's going to help you get through here. Whether it is through the bridge that you need to know that's going to help you bridge through this. What Spirit wants you to know, that is the bridge. Cards are trying to flip out. Again, I apologize if I'm losing light. The bridge. underlining energy is the high priestess, but she comes in reverse. What is interesting, I'm hearing like the veil is not so thin at this time. Like the veil, I almost feel like the veil is open to you, which is interesting that I read it that way. But I feel like you intuitively already know. You have the discernment. You have the know. You couldn't even be led to this message if you weren't ready to hear it. If you intuitively already didn't know, right? It's just a nudge at your soul, a reminder, a center for where, when you're in the chaos, but when you ground yourself, you already know. I feel like the veil is not so thin at this point. You intuitively already know. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The offer, you don't want the offer that was presented to you. You don't want what was. And if you're being honest and you're being real with yourself, you know that. It's not a hard decision, and the offer that was presented to you, whatever this dynamic was, wasn't bringing you, wasn't filling up your cup, wasn't help to, my cup overflows so I can give to others. Likewise, when the other cup is filled, they can give to you. Thus, your guys' cups both overflow. This offer that was brought to you is not what you wanted. It wasn't a hard decision. Like, if you got real with yourself, you already know. I think once you accept that as the radical honesty, when you really see it for what it is, so too do you begin to heal and begin to, the bridge of the crossing, like bridging the crossing to the other side, to what Spirit wants to lead you to. So what is the final piece of advice, or the sign, or the message, or something what is something I may have missed out that you may want to know? What is that? What you can look out for in the coming weeks, what you should look out in the coming, I'm feeling like the following weeks, since the time you've been watching this, what they want you to know in the following coming weeks. Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like I'm kind of talking to an earth angel. The key word on this underlining energy is the instigator, the Knight of Wands. Be careful what you put your energy towards. Especially if your energy is already running thin, right? Energy is a finite resource, and it shouldn't be given out just freely. And right now, I really feel for you, it needs to be called within to see a bigger message for your own healing, so you can see what Spirit is indeed offering. The sun just came out of the clouds. Don't engage in the conflict. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, followed up by the Fool, which looks like the earth angel, if you will. I guess I maybe. The wings have been torn from the back. The beginning of the Fool's journey. The leap of faith, a surrender and hope of what is in store for you and what is coming. Surrender, relinquish, need of power, and trust the divine flow for you. are intuitively guided. You are, I believe, if you don't identify as an earth angel, you have a heart of gold, and you have much to offer this world. And you, in the next following weeks, as you reallocate your energy back to you, call back all your energy from the outside resources and fill up your own cup, so too can you give the world. And you come back to your roots and you begin to see the bigger picture of why everything has unfolded the way it has for you. Let's end with an oracle card. Filling into which one for you guys. If this reading has resonated at all, I ask you to let me know by commenting, liking, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't. I absolutely love watching our tribe grow. It's an honor. Energy is intimate. It's something I don't take lightly, and I'm always honored to deliver a message. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's finish with the oracle card and see if we can't get one to pull it all together for you guys. Primarily one. Sorry, that's a lot. Again. Spirit's got so much to say. So much love to give you. There is the one card that keeps on showing up. If it comes out again, we'll take it. There we go. Oh. Growing. Let me pull out. Let's see where it goes. It reminds me of the flower. It reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles somewhere in here, where she was holding the lotus. From a higher perspective, everything that we experience in life, whether we perceive it to be a wonderful blessing or a terrible misfortune, Ten of Swords, or somewhere in between, always serves for our highest growth as spiritual beings in human bodies on this earth. Embrace your life experiences without judgment and trust in the knowledge that they all serve a purpose. Affirmation. Each day I nourish myself with a light in order to grow in divinity. I am here to learn and to grow at soul level. I find my balance between material and spiritual worlds, and I free myself of inner conflicts. It's beautiful. I kind of, let me know if you like this free flow. It's a little bit different. I was called to it. So, to the right soul, I hope it found you. I hope it helped in some way. And above all else, know I'm sending love and light. And until next time, love you guys so much. Namaste.